Good morning folks, welcome to another little outing of ours. Today we are heading on up. We are currently parked on a lay-by on the Newlands Pass, but we are going to be heading up some Coledale Fells and revisiting some Wainwrights and visiting Birkett as well. So let's check out the route and see what's coming up.
So folks, on this outing we park up on the Newlands Pass on a big lay-by. We continue out, come to this signpost, turning up Rawlings End, hitting the summit at 433 metres. Continuing off there, we find a nice cairn here where we took a break. Then we head on up Causey Pike, 637 metres. Continuing off there along the ridge, we hit Scar Crags, 671 metres, highest summit of the day. We then drop into Sail Col and see the famous path. Taking a sharp right, we hit this cairn here where we then veer off on the left path up to grab outerside at 568 metres. Off there, dropping down a little, and then head on over to Barrow for the last one of the day at 455 metres. Dropping off there, we hit this cairn here where we take a right turn and down this steep bank. We then take a nice little break, taking in the vista on this bench, and then we head on back to the car. Total distance 6.6 miles, total ascent 2851 feet.
So just leaving the lay-by now. Beautiful morning. What more could you ask for? Blue skies all round. Beautiful. So we've got Coledale there. That's heading off into the Newlands Valley. Our first objective is up there somewhere. A Birkett's called Rawlings End. So folks, I brought us over that little hillside there. You could have just walked along the road actually, because then you get to that bridge there, and then that's the path up there leading up here. That good path there, that takes you right into the Coledale Valley, I think, up onto outer side over there, I think. Yeah. So we are now heading up.
Why not?
Why not? Rawlings End. Oh. Look at that view. Derwent Water in full view there. Coledale just round the corner. Up we go. That's my girl. My mountain girl.
Cream cracker, no, mountain girl.
Here we are, passing the lawn tree. Oh, that features in Alfred's pictorial guides. The Newlands Valley. High Spy, Dale Head, Hinscarf, Robinson, High Crag, Red Pike. Oh yeah. So Hard Crags directly in front of us. But here we are, folks. Look at that. Rolling end, a Birkett, 433 metres, flagged and flagged.
Wow.
Go on, pam pam.
Spoiling us.
Spoiling us, they really are. Yeah. But the views are spoiling us, they really are. Oh yeah. Fantastic. So, our next objective, Causey Pike. Then we will head along off Causey Pike up onto Scar Crags, drop off the back of Scar Crags, take a hairpin, drop down into Coledale Valley, head up onto outer side there, which has the menacing Grisdale Pike behind it, and then we will traverse along there onto here, Barrow, then drop back down to where the car's parked. Absolutely stunning. I think we'll crack on, eh? It's a bit nippy and it's take a beat here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're layering up, you're layering down. So we're going to keep on, keeping on. Up there. Half 9 Saturday morning, what more do you want? So there we've got the Newlands Horseshoe, Cat Bells, Maiden Moor, High Spy, Dale Head, Hinscarf, Robinson, and you could do an extended one as well where you drop down to Newlands Pass there and pick off ooh, is it not Rig and Odd Crags? Oh yeah. But when we did it, we just did the 6 and we came down off Robinson, and that looks quite nice, easy come down off there, you know. But believe me, there were a couple of tricky spots, weren't there?
Yeah.
Where we actually had to take the bags off, took the bags down and climb down. Yeah. Oh. But looking forward to a bit of a scramble up there, looks like. Nice one, we enjoy the scrambling. So I'll see you when we start climbing up that. So we've just had a rest near this nice cairn here, taking in the views. Admiring what we've been on before. And they're pushing on up there. km/h winds, it said last night when I checked the forecast. Not a chance. Way more than that. Whew. But the Terex wind stopper's doing its job. Whew. I don't know what they've done to weave that fabric, but it keeps the wind out. So, as we have got odd crags directly in the frame there, we had an outing once. That was our very first aboard. Wind conditions, it was okay in the valley, okay going up, but when we got over the east ridge, the east summit, and the Wainwright is the west summit, it was just too bad. The wind must have been like 50 miles an hour, a foot to 2 foot snow, crouching down. I think when I looked on the Strava, we were about 50 meters away from bagging it, and I called the abort. We just thought, this is too bad, let's get back and get off. So yeah, we came back another day and did that. One thing to remember, that folks, they will always be there for another day. Never go beyond your limits. So just this little scramble now, and we will be up Causey Pike. Nice little scramble up there. Here we are, folks. Causey Pike. Biked and flagged. Oh. Oh yeah, what a vista. What a vista. Jackpot. Marvellous. This is it. I think. I'll check. Oh. So that side is the Newlands Valley. Over there is the Coledale Valley. Oh yeah, Coledale Horseshoe. We nicknamed it the Beast. Up to Cousdale Pike, up to Hope Gull Head.
Broke me that one.
Yeah. Up to Whiteside, and all the way back. Up to Eel Crag, Sale, Scar Crags, Causey Pike, Barrow, outer side, yeah, the Beast we call it. It was like a 14-15 miler. Took us probably about 11 hours, like a 16-hour day. We all driving as well. Oh, so yeah, lovely stuff. So folks, we say goodbye to Causey Pike, and now we head on over to Scar Crags. Just been talking to a nice gentleman, a fell runner, and he does Spartan races. Goes abroad doing Spartan races, like obstacles and stuff. Yeah, so fit as a butcher's dog, them fell runners. They are the elite. Oh.
Like us away.
Yeah. Oh. So I've always wanted to do a bit. When I drive down the A66 now, well, when Pam drives down the A66, and I'm always looking out the window at all the mountains and whatnot, I'll be able to look at Causey Pike now. I think, yep, I've been up the nose of that. So yeah, I've always fancied doing it, and now it's been done. Because you do a lot of Wainwrights, you don't actually climb individual mountains, do you? When you're doing the loops and stuff, and the horseshoes. So yeah, but look at, yeah, just look at that. Give me that behind us. Fantastic, oh, yes indeed. Oh, we're heading down into the Col now. Next objective, Scar Crags. Yep, that's an impressive sky, that is. Then we'll go over the back of that, take a right, drop down into the valley, and make our way over there to outer side. Cousdale Pike there behind. Quite an impressive mountain, that one. I think that might be called Hobcarton End. Not a Wainwright. Will be a Birkett. Hope Gull Head. Whiteside off in the distance. Oh yeah. All the main legwork's been done now. Up that first climb, or first couple of climbs. stroll in the park now, in the Lake District National Park. Oh. So here we are on the Scar Crags Ridge. Oh. Cracking vista now. Out over to the Scafell Massive. Scafell to the right, Great Gable, Central, Scafell Park off to the left. Oh. Hill Crag, Broad Crag, Great End. Oh yeah. Might not be able to see it on the camera, but I can certainly see it. Lovely stuff. Directly in front there, the Buttermere Range. That's where we completed the Wainwrights, our final 4. Red Pike, ooh, is it High Pike, High Crag, and then we drop down, which we can't see, and grab Haystacks as the final one. Here we go, Pam Pam's off in front. And we're probably going to see now probably the most famous path in the lakes. The zigzag path up Sail, which we are not going up today. Bagged and flagged once again. Sky Crags. Lovely stuff. Whew. Oh. Sail, Eel Crag. I think I've called High Crag as well. A couple of names that one. Oh, yeah. So today's highest point. Oh, what a vista! You can see for miles. I think the only thing missing from today's view is the conditioning range, because they'll probably be blocked off by the Scafels. Marvellous, absolutely marvellous. Whee. Oh, heading down into the Col now, to the junction. There isn't a finer path in the Lake District. How many people can we count on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 people dotted about going up there. Pardon?
You probably won't be able to see it on that.
No. So we took a right at the Col, and now we see our next objective, outer side. Ooh. Whoa. I don't like them paths where it's half steps, half shale. It's like they can't make their mind up what they want to do with it. So, oh yeah. I'll put this away because I need to keep my eyes on the path. Oh. wind shelter there. Peculiar place. Always good to know though, if ever needed. Let's see what comes into view over this shoulder. Lancaster. So folks, we're upon this marker cairn here, and I've drawn us to take a left over here and head up the shallower side along the left shoulder rather than head the more direct route up there. Looks a bit easier going this way. So yeah. Very impressive Coledale Valley. Oh, this will be summit number 4 of the day. Outer side, it's called this one. Oh, so earlier I mentioned about mountain biking. A bloke just flew down here on one. I said to him, "You're crazy." Oh. He said it's the first time I've done it in 18 months. But yeah, won't catch me doing it, that's for sure. You just got to keep looking back and taking it in, you know what I mean? Oh. What a valley, the Coledale Valley. So, not far now. Oh, to the summit of outer side once again. But on this time, nowhere near as fatigued as we were on the beast. Oh. See what we were just saying when we crossed over, when we took that turn in that cairn, a bit squelchy, and betting when we've had a bit of rain, that'll be quite boggy. But just look at Bathurst. Bathurst's floodplain looks quite dry as well over there. Yeah. So I think when the last bad downpour was, oh, so that'll be Wainwright Forest over there.
What's that down there?
Be like an old mining works. Quarry. Yeah. Skidder. Hello. So outer side. We'll take this over here. Oh, no twig again. Maybe was one built once there, maybe. Here comes the pam pam. Come on, pam pam.
Was it this?
Yeah. That'll do it. So folks, we have just passed the col there off when we come down from outer side. I had took us over the little extra hump. A couple of groans from the pam pam. So yes, but I didn't actually see the path to go off down to the right. So anyway, a last little climb now up to Barrow. 0.3 miles away now, and that will be all the summits ticked off for today. I'm just looking across now to Rollins End and I can see the lone tree. Marvellous. But Causey Pike there behind us. I love that notchy, the notches on it, yeah. Don't know why, but yeah, one of my favourites, Causey Pike. I think it's when you drive down that A66, it's one that always stands out to me. So yeah, I'm glad I've been up the nose of that now. So, see you from the summit, folks. Nice view of Causey there. You can see a couple of people heading up the way we went. Couple of people over there on Rolling End. Can you see the lone tree what we passed? Can you see it? Yeah. Just up and lying down. So folks, the last little push for today. It's been a busy one. Especially along this side. We haven't bumped into so many people in a long time. It does add on a bit of time to the walk, stopping for chats and stuff. The Coledale Valley, wonderful. So folks, here we go, the last one for today. Barrow. Another kernless summit. We'll take this. Bagged and flagged once again. Summer Vista, the Coledale Valley. Ooh, so today's walk took us up there, along there, up there to Causey, along to Sky Crags, off the back of that, drop down, over the outside, drop down, over that little hump there, then up to here. Lovely stuff. Jackpot day. Oh, cracking vistas all around. So folks, it's become very windy. We hit a col with a curve there and we take a right, and now we've got this steep bank to go down and we're back down to the road, so the job will be a good one. But yeah, this is steep grassy banking, so time to put this away. Very steep and slippy. Ham's already had a bum banger. Nearly at the bottom. And we've just spotted a nice bench there. So we'll get to that bench, do the walk with you. And the car's parked over there. Whoa! I'm going down. Sideways. Certainly testing out the grip. Here we are, back on the level stuff nearly. At least that wind's gone. Got quite wild. Oh. Okay folks, time for a round up. Absolutely cracking walk and a jackpot day. What more could you ask for? Going up Rolling End, a little bit of a scramble, we enjoyed that. Going up Causey Pike, scrambling up there, we enjoyed that. And the rest of it was plain sailing after that, really. Total distance was 6.5 miles and total ascent 854 meters on the Garmin. So yeah, you could possibly get your dogs on that if they're used to that kind of terrain. There's not a stile in sight, so yeah, all good fun. I'd really recommend that one. It takes you out into a beautiful part of the Lake District, into the Newlands Valley and the Coledale Valley. Just magnificent views on that one. Yeah, really hope you've enjoyed the video. Give us a subscribe and whatnot if you like all that, and we will see you next time. Ciao for now.